మీరావళి, MWRAVALI, మీరావళి. కాదు కాదు, డేటా లేరు. గేట్ గేట్ కదా, గేట్. నెక్స్ట్ కంటిన్యూ సి దాట 2. అవ్వలేదా? ఫస్ట్ టైం ఆన్లైన్ అటెండ్ అవ్వలేదా మీరు? 4 ఉన్నారా? మీరు లాస్ట్ టైం 4 ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు కంబైన్డ్ అయిపోయారా? వాళ్ళు కూడా ఫిల్టరా మళ్ళీ? మీరంతా please try to occupy the front benches always. Girls also, body is not visible. visible properly. So these all are empty. This benches, this bench. Settled. Where is pen? Can you give me the pen to write? Any CR? Yes, good morning all of you. I think this all the fourth years you are listening the class. So last month I have already given a one class in data structures. How many of you are attended? Fourth years. Only those men. Remaining? You are all remaining all are third years? Here also? These all third years? Okay. Only fourth years are very few students, I think. Okay. Please raise your hand. How many of you are fourth years? Okay. So we have discussed in the previous class some of the problems. Anyway, because majority of the people are there, uh, third years, we will revise some more topics. First, before we go into the subject, I want to know that what is gate? Do you know what is a gate? Hello, all third years. Do you know what is a gate? Okay, that's graduate aptitude test for engineers. And what is the why we need to write the gate? What is the need of writing a gate exam? And what are the advantages we have if you write and if you qualify the gate exam? Tell me, what are the advantages? First advantage is higher studies. Okay, higher studies. Higher studies means MTech or integrated PhDs in reputed institutions. In reputed institutions, what are those? IITs, IISC. This is the top institute, IISC Bangalore, and all IITs and NITs, and the next category is central universities. There are different universities, state universities as well as central universities. The top quality will be central universities, and triple ITs like a triple IT Hyderabad is also one of the famous one, and state universities. So if you are not able to do your BTech in reputed institutions, at least you can try for MTech or PhD in reputed institutions, so that your profile will be, whenever you go to a job profile in future, if you go for any job profile, so definitely the recruiters will give you high packages by seeing only brand. First thing is brand is very, very important. So I have studied MTech. Suppose if I study MTech in IITs, your profile will be different. So in your college, I think very few people will get a this type of advantage. So most of the colleges, they need not give GATE coachings. So especially your college is giving special GATE coaching. That is one of the added advantage for you. So because nobody will concentrate, they have to give, they will teach only normal subjects, but they will not teach subject. So to get this opportunity, and you take this opportunity, you try to learn effectively. You try to utilize this opportunity effectively. So here I am coming from Hyderabad along, so and I am spending time here, so that you have to utilize properly. It's not like a normal class. You try to use effectively these lectures and you take advantage. Advantages. And some more advantages in like some of the central government sectors, PSUs, government sectors, there are central government jobs are there. Central government jobs as well as some of the reputed government sectors like a DRDO. So many of the government sectors are taking. So if you are qualifying GATE, that means immediately you will not get a job. That is, they will take one criteria for the GATE score. If you qualify the GATE and your score is good, there is a higher chances of getting a job in government sectors without any written test. You need not write every time in a written test. So based on your GATE score, they will conduct one interview and they will recruit. So the GATE score plays a vital role. And also, if you are preparing the gate, then there is a one more advantage. Your subject knowledge, normally what you have studied till now, you have studied now just theory point of view. That means for writing a theory, something you will study and you will write, but it is in a competitive type and objective type is completely different. You need not by heart the systems here. You have to try to understand the concept, then only you can able to apply. If you are not having proper knowledge about the concept, you are not going to apply those concepts, because the gate is having negative marks. Suppose if you are done a one wrong answer, suppose there is a 1 mark question, so we have a negative marking of, so how much percentage? 1 by 3. That means if you done, suppose you are already scored some marks, and out of that it will be one wrong answer will be deducted 0.33 from 1. So that means you cannot blindly keep the options A, B, C, D like this. You should have a knowledge and you have to attempt properly. If it is 90% of the 90% of the confident level, that is the correct answer, then only you have to answer that. Otherwise you will not guess. The guesses will not work out. How many questions you are able to guess? If you are able to, like you are guessing, you cannot able to guess. You need to eliminate wrong answers. You have to pick up the right answer. That is why this is in India's, we can say, one of the toughest exams. I can say one of the, like a KIET, GATE. This is one of the GATE exam. I will not say toughest, but it is one of the challenging, because it's not a tough. First of all, if you are good in the subject, if you are good in the concepts, you can able to get easily. And nowadays the competition is also very less. Why? Because nowadays most of the people are immediately going for the softwares. So they are very much concentrating on doing job immediately some company. But very few people will appear for the GATE exams, because they have a very interest to do their IITs or NITs, like a central government universities, because most of the people are doing their degrees, BTech degrees, because BTech we have a high competition. Intermediate student level, there are many students are coming. In order to get in IIT, CET or NITs at the BTech level, it is very difficult. But you have a chance of doing MTech in a reputed institutions like IITs, NITs. It is very easy if you are prepare the GATE very normally also, I can say. You need not keep 18 hours or like 20 hours, I cannot say. You just keep the minimum efforts at least. You are able to qualify, and at least you try to get the GATE rank below 5,000, at least below 10,000 also. At least always try for below 100. That is a very good opportunity. If you are getting a good GATE score below 100, that's excellent. Your career will be completely different. Your brand will be completely different. So this is first of all advantages of the GATE, and now you are having a chance that third year is also eligible. Third year students also, they can write you can give the 2 attempts. At the 3rd year you are studying, so you can give the at this time as well as at the 4th year. 2 times you can write. You can improve GATE score. GATE score is also valid how many years? 3 years. So if you are getting job also after doing job at 1 or 2 year also, you can do later again higher studies. There is a chance. So that's why for 3rd years it's an excellent opportunity to prepare effectively. And 4th years also, now if you start the preparation at least for this is September, October, November, December, January, 5 months. It is more than enough, 5 months preparation. Just only few subjects. What are the subjects? CSC, discrete mathematics and computer network, operating system, DBMS, formal language and automata theory, that is a TOC, and compiler design, C and data structures, digital logic design. These are all basic subjects. And some 15 marks will be the quantitative aptitude. That is a very basic English and very basic logical reasoning. That means if you are getting at least 30 marks, you are able to qualify. Out of qualifying cutoff, if you qualify, at least 30 marks is enough. If you want to get a below 100, at least almost I can say 60-70 only. It is not a 100 marks. GATE score is, if suppose the topper is getting only 70, that is he is a topper and he is a 1000%. So you need not get in 100 marks. At least if you are preparing 6 subjects perfectly, you will able to get easily, I can say that, below 5000 with having basic English, basic logical reasoning. So this is something about for why we need to write GATE, because you are a 3rd year students, you should have a first motivation. Then these are the opportunities we have a GATE, and also you will get a stipend also. Once you are doing MTech, you will get a stipend, and if suppose you are doing in IITs, they will have some more funds also is there, some other funds, some research funds, because IITs people they will have. If you are doing PhD, they will give you 40,000 stipend. There is a huge chances are there. So the GATE is, I can say, it's a very good opportunity for the BTech students. And most of the times, North people will write actually. This type of things, they will grab this type of opportunities. But our South students is a very less people. Everybody want to go immediately job only. So it's up to you anyway, but preparing a GATE, it's also directly affect your, if you want to get a good job, then if you have a good knowledge, automatically you will get a good companies also. It is a directly related, because the GATE means it's not a complete different. You are learning the subjects, in depth. Or I cannot say in depth, we are just applying the concepts. That is a GATE. GATE is not any miracle, just applying known concepts in particular objective type. That's it. Instead of by-hearding and writing in a theory exams, just we are applying simple knowledge. Okay. So let us go for the some let us start some concepts actually. Here my goal is to concentrate completely GATE perspective. Completely GATE perspective. I am not going to give you more theory. Okay. Just I want to solve as number of problems as much. Okay. That is my main goal. Because anyway theory or if you don't know also, while I am explaining the concept, I am going to explain that fundamental concept. What is that concept? Based on that, I will derive the objective type questions. Okay. So let us first of all, there is a one concept we are going to study C and data structure. C and data structure. So C programming and data structures. Here most of the times in a GATE what they will concentrate is its objective type and some of the things are fill in the blanks also. So for those type of questions it will be there is no negative marking. For objective type option selecting you have a negative mark, but if they will give you some fill in the blank without giving options, there is no negative marking. Okay. So let us see first what is because I already covered some concepts, so I am taking new concepts so that those who are already listened, at least they will not feel same thing. Okay. So what is a graph? First let us understand these graph concepts will also be useful in discrete mathematics, design analysis of algorithms, as well as data structures. We have a 3 subjects in our this graph concept is applicable in these 3 subjects. So once you are perfect in the graph, then automatically some minimum 10% of problem you can able to understand easily. The fundamental logic. So tell me what is the definition of for third years, what is a graph? Louder, if someone is speaking, I have to understand. Tell me. Pictorial representation, okay. And what mainly graph consists? Technically, I want a technical point of view. What is a graph consist of first of all? Set of, okay, that is good thing. Set of vertices, or I can say nodes. Vertices are also called as a vertices are nodes. Vertices are nodes, and we have a connecting these vertices or nodes is nothing but edges. Try to understand the basic concepts. Based on this, I am going to derive objective type questions. Don't think these are very easy. So these are the vertices or nodes, and these are called edges. And in this one, we have a, if I without having this can be represented like this, any alphabets or any numbers you can represent the vertices. Vertices can be represented like a B, C, D and so on, and edges can be represented like E1, E2, like this is E1, because these representations are very important. In most of the times, while framing the gate questions, they will not give you in everything in English readable format. They will give you very shortcuts. You see some of the questions, they will not always in English language only. Mathematical notation, some notations. If they will give you some set of vertices like a V1, V2, V3, you can able to understand what are those. Those are vertices. We have a 3 vertices, and they will give you some edges, E1, E2 and so on. You can able to understand those are called edges. So the main point is understanding the question is also very important in the gate. Here, understanding the first, if you understand properly the gate question, answer is very easy. Most of the students, they will not understand the question. Set of vertices and edges. So this is simply a graph, and also if I give this any directions like A to D, if I give the directions, this graph is called as a directed graph. What is directed graph? They will give you digraph. What they can say? Digraph. Digraph. They will not give you directed graph. They will simply give digraph. That I can say that directed graph. If without having this directions, this is called as a undirected graph. Raskon parallel ga. Undirected graph. I did not give complete notes for this one. Okay, you try to write in a very short notes format. It is not a theory exam, right? So giving this notes for very small definitions are not required. Just by seeing the diagram, you write down. These are called vertices. These are called edges. If you give this is called directed graph. If I give you suppose without having any directions, this is called as a undirected graph. We will solve problems also in this one. What are the gate problems we will get? First we will understand the terminology. That is very important. Now we can say the graphs can be represented in how many formats? The graphs, suppose sometimes what they will give you is the graph can be represented in either matrix format or like a incident, in a different notations they will represent. They will not give you like this is a graph. This graph they will represent in some other format. So let us example. So okay, before we see that, first of all, this is clear up till now. We will see some of the graphs. Now tell me, this is a graph A, B, C, D. Next one is degree of vertex. Tell me, degree of vertex. What is the degree of vertex? What is the degree of vertex? What is the degree of vertex? Number of edges incident through that vertex. Last one. What is the degree of vertex? Number of edges incident through that vertex. So, what is the degree of A? Tell me, how many edges are passing? Simply, we can say in a simple terminology, how many edges are passing? 1, 2. So, the degree of A is 2. Similarly, degree of B is 2. Degree of C is 2. Degree of D is 2. In syllabus, they will give you simple graph, but based on graph, they will derive different questions. So that's why we have to complete understanding in graph. Going to cover like a 3 subjects point of view. If something graph is there, regarding graph, whatever the question it will come, you can able to answer it. So this is the degree of vertices, and also degree sequence. This all terminology is very important. By seeing it will becomes very simple, but if you don't have this knowledge, it is very difficult. Degree sequence of given graph. Degree sequence. What is the degree sequence means? What is the degree sequence? Same, these degrees we are writing in a sequence 2, 2, 2, 2. That means degree of A is 2, degree of B is 2, degree of C is 2, degree of D is 2. That is called a degree sequence. Degree sequence. Degree can be like a degree of sequence, degree of vertex 1. It can be represented like this. Degree of vertex 1. Degree of vertex 1. That is example. Is equal to 2. If vertex 1 means what? Degree of A I can say 2. These are the representations. Now tell me, we will go for different types of graphs. Types of graphs. Basic types of graphs are there. Let us see that. Types of graphs. Tell me some of the types of graphs. Okay, that is a diagram, a directed graph, undirected graph. Though that is okay, and we have some more graphs are there. Basic. There is a three vertices V1, V2, V3, 3 vertices, 3 edges. Similarly, 4 vertices, 4 edges, V1, V2, V3, V4. Now similarly, like this. Now you try to observe that what type of graph it is. What type of? First of all, basic thing is it a cyclic graph or not? Is it a cyclic graph or not? First of all, it is a first of all basic cyclic graph, and because it is forming a cycles, it is forming all our cycles. Cycle is this is a one cycle, V1, V2, V3, again V1. That is a simply cycle means V1, V2, V3, again we are going for V1. This is, I can say, cycle. Okay, that is why it's simply cyclic graph. Cyclic graph can be represented like Cn. Cyclic graph can be represented Cn. What is the Cn means? Cyclic graph of n vertices. Cyclic graph of n vertices. Now can I say what is this is? C3. What is? C3. Cyclic graph of 3 vertices. So this is C4. Because in exams they will not give you whether it is a cyclic graph. They will give you C4, C3. C4, C3 means you can able to understand that is a cyclic graph of 3 vertices. And similarly C5, cyclic graph of 5 vertices. So this is something about cyclic graphs. And one more thing, Raskondi, cyclic graph can be represented as a Cn, where n is Raskondi, where n is number of vertices or nodes. Number of vertices are nodes. Number of vertices are nodes. Okay, one more. Based on this one, I will derive you one more definition. One more definition. Tell me. So one more graph I will derive you. What is the degree of this one? Hello. What is the degree of this one? 2. What is degree of this one? What is degree of this one? Here also everything, right? 2, 2, 2. This is regular graph. What is? Regular graph. Regular graph. Sir, what is the regular graph means? Tell me the definition. What is the regular graph means? Degree of every vertex should be this is also called as a K-regular graph. Regular graph, it will be K-regular graph. What is the K means here? What is the K means? Degree of vertex. Degree of vertex. Raskondi. K regular graph where K is degree of vertex. Degree of vertex. Is the degree of vertex. Now tell me, this graph is what type of graph? It is a cyclic as well as regular graph. What regular graph? Two regular graph. What I can say? Two regular graph. That is a K regular graph. That means what is the two regular means? Degree of every vertex is same. The degree is 2. For this graph, this is also a 2 regular graph. This is also I can say 2 regular graph. These are called K regular graphs. Now, okay, here come to the gate question. Now tell me, what is the relation between number of vertices and edges and degree? What is the relation between degree of vertices? Can anyone tell me? 3 into దేనికి ఫస్ట్ దానికా? Is it first one? Tell me. And two edges. There are three edges, no? What is the relation? Tell me. Number of okay, that is cyclic graph. That is, we can derive cyclic graph. Suppose now that one, if it is applicable, now tell me, is it regular graph or not? Is it applicable? Cyclic graph, number of vertices is equal to number of edges. That you can write point. In cyclic graph, number of vertices is equal to number of edges. Now in K regular graph, you just think and tell me. Don't just throw the answers. Just do the. Tell me anyone. Here K is what? Degree, right? Degree of vertex. K is a one thing, and the next one, number of vertices means V, number of edges means E. I want a relation among these three in a K regular graph. That is a gate questions. Understanding K regular graph is a one thing, and just dating is important. K is, tell me, almost 200. Just think about it. Thinking creativity is very You just do for that next one, second one, do it. That's done. Can I say? Can I say k into number of vertices is equal to 2 into edges relation? Can you agree? K into, what is the K means? Degree of every vertex. What is the number? This is what is here? Modulus V. What is the modulus of V means? First of all, I wrote modulus of V. Number of vertices. V is nothing but just vertex. But if you want to say it is a modulus means number of vertices. Here modulus of V means number of edges. Number of edges. So can I say, is it correct for all things or not? So this will be, you see here, how many vertices are there? Degree 2 into 3 is equal to 2 into 3. So it will be, so what in exam they will do is, in exam, it will also ask in discrete subject. This also. Any possible gate questions in this one. Clear? Clear or not? Next. Next. Can you bring me someone water bottles? Clear? We will do problems also, don't worry. We will do problems also. Okay? Just we will complete this formula part, then we will solve the problems also. Any doubts? Okay, what is this one? Okay. What is this graph? A, B, C, D. What type of graph it is? It is called a complete graph. It is called complete graph. What is a complete graph? Every, write down. What is complete graph? Every vertex is connected to all other vertices in the graph. Vertices in the graph. This is called complete graph. So if you take every vertex should be connected to all other vertices in the graph. Now tell me, is K regular graph? Every k regular graph is a complete graph. Every k regular graph is a complete graph. No, but every complete graph is a k regular graph. Yes. So this is, what is the degree? Degree 333. Here degree 444. Okay. So this is degree of all the vertices. Now tell me, this is called complete graph. This can be denoted as a K4. This is K5. What is, in generally it can be represented as Kn. What is Kn means? Complete graph. What is the n means? The graph. It can be denoted Kn. Now tell me in this one, incomplete graph, the complete graph of Kn. What is the degree of every vertex? Tell me. What is the degree? This is a K4, right? Complete graph of K4. What is the degree of every vertex? 3. So this is a K5. What is the degree of every vertex? 4. Generally, if it is a Kn means n minus 1 is the degree of every vertex. N minus 1 is the degree of every vertex. బ్రేక్ ఏమైనా కావాలా? బ్రేక్ ఇస్తారా మేడం? వీళ్ళు ఒక్కోళ్ళు వెళ్తున్నారు. కెన్ వి గివ్ ఎ బ్రేక్ ఆఫ్? ఓకే. అంటే మీ స్టార్ట్ చేసింది మనం లేట్ కదా, ఇంకా మళ్ళీ we have started 10:30, no? So that is, if you go, no, it will take almost 15 minutes. Yes, we will continue. Okay. This is the Kn. Now tell me, thank you. This is called what graph? Cyclic graph. For a cyclic graph, if you attach one more middle point and if you connect to the all the vertices, then this graph is called as a wheel graph. What is wheel graph? This can be denoted it as a Wn. This can be denoted as a Wn. In graph theory, this will be useful for all the 3 marks. It's not a single subject. Discrete mathematics as well as data structures as well as algorithms. This can be represented as a WN. Okay. Okay, we have done somewhat theory part. Now we will solve the problems so that you will get some more interest. Okay, let us solve some problems. Every vertex is connected to all other vertices. Suppose one more thing. Wheel graph is a cyclic graph, and in middle you are connecting with the this one. Okay, this is a also wheel graph. And one more thing, if it is having suppose 5 vertices, it is connected to, clear? Now you see here. So is it connected? Is it connected? No. That is the difference between complete graph as well as wheel graph. Just for a cyclic graph, in middle you are adding one more point. That point will be connected to all other vertices. There is no condition there. In complete graph, what is the definition? Every vertex is connected to all other vertices in the graph. All other vertices. You see, write down same thing. So here 3 vertices are there, it will be connected. If it is a 4 vertices are there, it will be connected to all other vertices. And if it is a 5 vertices are there, then it will be connected to all other vertices in the graph. Clear? So this is the difference between a wheel graph and complete. Next, I will give you problems on this graphs also. Next, like this we have many graphs. There is a one more important graph, that is a bipartite graph. Bipartite graph. Bipartite graph. So there is, let us take one set of vertices. There is a one more set of vertices. This will be connected to one set of vertices connected to other set of vertices. This is, I can say, one set of vertices. This is one set of vertices. Actually, I am writing this circle. There is no circle actually. In order to understand, I am writing. These are the set of vertices. These are some other set of vertices. This is bipartite graph and complete bipartite graph. There is one more thing, complete bipartite graph. Complete bipartite graph. Let us take this one. What is a complete bipartite graph means? Here in the set of vertices should be connected to all other vertices in the other set. So let us example, this vertex is connected to this one, and this one. This vertex is also connected to all other vertices in the other set. So like this is the set of vertices. There is one more set of vertices. Okay. This is complete bipartite graph. This is just only bipartite graph. This is not a complete bipartite graph. So because here this is not connected to this one, this is not connected to this one. In discrete mathematics, you have some coloring concepts based on these graphs actually in application to that. Okay, so we are not going in that. So we will see simple problems in this one. Then any questions till now? Any doubts? Okay. There is some problems in here based on these graphs. We will see that. I have some problems and we will solve those problems. Write down. A non-directed graph, write down. A non-directed graph contains a non-directed graph contains 16 edges. A non-directed graph contains how many edges? 16 edges. 16 edges. And all vertices are of degree 2. All vertices are of having degree 2. That means degree of all the vertices should be what? 2. Degree of all vertices of 2. Find the number of vertices in the G. Find the number of vertices in the, this is number of edges has given, and the degree of every vertex is 2, and the number of vertices is how much? We don't know. So this is need to be asked. What is the relation? What type of graph it is? It's a non-directed graph only. Now by seeing this one, what graph? Regular graph. Because what is here? Degree of every vertex is what? Degree of every vertex is same means what type of graph? Regular graph. In regular graph, degree of every vertex should be same. So now what is the here relationship? K into number of vertices is equal to 2 into edges. We know this is a K. Okay, degree of every vertex. Here K, what is the K means? 2 into number of vertices is equal to 2 into what is edges? 16. So I can say number of edges is 16. So 2 into number of vertices is equal to 32. Number of vertices is equal to 16. This is based on K regular graph. It is not a cyclic graph, no? It is a K regular graph. Directly we have given K regular graph. Of course, if here degree 2 means you can able to, it is both same. If the degree will be 3 means, you cannot able to say like that. Here degree 2 means it is a both cyclic graph as well as K regular graph by luckily. But if degree 3 or 4 means you cannot able to say number of vertices equal to edges. If they will mention in a cyclic graph, then only you have to say that is a number of vertices equal to number of edges. But it is a K regular graph. Write down. Write down one more problem. In a simple non-directed graph, G contains G contains G contains 21 edges, 21 edges, 21 edges. Number of edges are given how many? 21 edges. Okay. And one more thing. 3 vertices of degree 4. 3 vertices are of degree 4. 3 vertices are of having degree 4, and the other vertices are of degree 2. The other vertices are of having degree 2. Other vertices. Suppose if it is a n vertices means n minus 1. N minus 3 vertices are of having degree n minus 3 vertices other degree 2 చెప్పాను. ఓకే, 3 vertices are having degree 4. 3 vertices are having degree 4. Total number of vertices are how many? N. So other vertices means how many vertices? N minus 3. N minus 3 vertices are having degree 2. Degree 2. Find the number of vertices in the graph. Find the number of vertices in the graph. Here one more theorem is required. Sum of degrees of all vertices equal, write down. దీన్ని sum of degrees theorem అంటారు. Sum of degrees of all vertices is equal to, రాసుకోండి, in any undirected graph, sum of degrees of all vertices is equal to 2 into edges. 2 into edges in any undirected or simple undirected graph. Sum of degrees of all vertices is equal to 2 into edges. 2 into edges. And it will be the simple graph. మీరు ఇంకో క్వశ్చన్ అడగాలి నన్ను, what is the simple graph and what is the difference between multi graph? I will tell you. Okay, just do this problem. What is the edges are 21 and 3 vertices are of degree 4 and remaining vertices are of having degree 2. Sum of degrees of all vertices is equal to sum of degrees of all vertices is equal to 2 into edges. That means, see here, sum of, what is the degree 2? Degree 2, degree 2, degree 2. What is the sum of degrees means? Sum of degrees means degree of 1, 2 plus 2 is equal to 2 into number of edges. How many edges are there? 4. So this will be 8 as well as 2 into how many edges? 4. So this is clear. Sum of degrees of all vertices is equal to 2 into edges. That is a theorem. That is a one theorem in the graph theory. Okay. So now you tell me based on that one. That is a clue for that answer. Now what is the number of vertices? 3 vertices చేయండి. I have given the ట్రై చేయాలి. If I am keep on teaching, it is not a one side. First of all, gate is not a one side. You have to solve. If I am doing some 50% means you have to do some more 50%. Otherwise you will not get a confident. థర్టీనా ఏంటి డిఫరెంట్ ఆన్సర్స్ వస్తున్నాయండి. 18 only one or two students only have given answers. Remaining, what about? You said just sum of degrees of all vertices అన్నానా లేదా? sum of four plus remaining how many? Done. So here simple, what is that? Three vertices are having degree how much? 4. 3 into 4 plus remaining vertices means, suppose if total number of vertices are small n, then I can say n minus 3 into degree, what is the others? 2 is equal to 2 into number of edges are how many? 21. So 2 into 21. Just simplify that one. Okay. So n equal to, ఇక వాళ్ళకి సింప్లిఫై చేయమంటారండి. What is n equal to 18. So total number of vertices are how many? 18. So this is some more one. Okay, similar problem. What is the number of vertices? What is the number of vertices in an undirected graph with 27 edges. This one written, all of you. What is the number of vertices in the undirected graph with 27 edges? With 27 edges, then 27 edges, 6 vertices of degree 2, 6 vertices of are having degree 2, 6 vertices are having degree 2, 3 vertices of degree 4, 3 vertices are of having degree 3 vertices of degree 4, and remaining vertices of degree 3, remaining vertices of degree, remaining means n minus 9 vertices are of having how many? What is the degree? Degree 3. Do it now at least, this problem. Same, everybody should do it. What is the n value? మీరు రాంగ్ తీసుకుంటున్నారా? 27 6 vertices are of 2, 3 vertices are of 4, remaining vertices of degree 3. Problem with the multiplications and addition. If you are getting multiplication, addition. Good. Okay. Done. What is the answer? 19. So what is the here equation? 6 vertices are of having degree 2 plus 3 vertices are of having degree 4 plus n minus 9 vertices are of having degree 3 is equal to 2 into 27. Solve this one. You will get n equal to 90. Okay, first of all, what is simple graph and what is a multi-graph? Let us first understand. What is a simple graph and what is a multi-graph? Tell me, what is simple means? Simple. What is simple graph? And what is a multi-graph? circular graph. Tell me in technical point of view, simple and multi-graph. I will tell you. Listen. This is very important. Most of the times they will mention that take a simple graph, simple undirected graph. They will mention that simple undirected graph. What is a simple means? Undirected means we know that. What is a simple graph means? Basically, the graph is having, this is what? Self loop. What is? Self loop. And suppose you are having this vertex and I am having two vertices again. Already there is an edge here, one more edge is connected. Then this is called parallel edges. What are these? Parallel edges, and this is called a loop, or we can say self loop. Self loop. The graph which is free from, write down, the graph which is free from parallel edges, write down, the graph which is free from parallel edges and self loops, the graph which is free from parallel edges and self loops is called simple graph, is called simple graph. Okay, and now you understand what is the different types of graphs and what type of questions we will get, and we will see some more difficult problems also. Write down. Write down one more. Simple graph means the graph which is free from self loops and parallel edges. Okay, some more in-depth questions will be covered in actually discrete mathematics subject and also design analysis of algorithms. So because if I cover some more, if I will go in depth, it will again like it will be discrete mathematics type. That discrete mathematics also very important for the KIET exam. We will have a good score. So very basic point of view I have given already. Now tell me, what is the null graph? Null graph. What is null graph means? Correct. Null graph means the graph is having vertices without having edges is called null graph. Raskondi. Null graph means the graph without edges. The graph is having vertices, but there is no edges. Next, one more thing, a complete graph, write down, write down. Next problem, a complete graph of n vertices, complete graph of n vertices, n vertices a complete graph of n vertices, how many edges are there? A complete graph of n vertices, how many edges are there? In terms of ఏం కావాలి నాకు ఆన్సరు? There are n vertices అండి, there is n vertices. I want answer in the form of what? n only. I want the answer in the form of n only. N vertices, complete graph, that is kn. N vertices in the kn means kn denotes complete graph. Kn denotes complete graph having n vertices. K regular here, K, so regular means K regular. Tell me. No. ఇక్కడ చూడండి అట్లీస్ట్ ఏమండి ఇంకెవరో చెప్పారు n into n minus 1. This is a complete graph, right? This is complete graph of 4 vertices. 8 ఉన్నాయా? There is 8 edges. It has to be applicable for all the graphs, every complete graph, not only any one graph. Do it. Edges will be there. 2. If you are generalizing one formula means it has to be if it is a 2 vertices, if it is 2 vertices, what is the complete graph? Okay, if it is a 3 vertices means if it is a 4 vertices, that one. If it is a 5 vertices, you just generalize whether it will be applicable for all the your formula. If you are generalizing one formula, it has to applicable for all the graphs, right? Correct. So what is the formula? N into n minus 1 by 2. This is a formula. If it is having n vertices of complete graph, n into n minus 1 by 2 edges will be there. This will comes under only just you have to practice it. If I am giving some question, if you are just sitting and throwing just answers, you will not get n no, n minus 1 no. No, you have to do that. Here how many vertices are there? How many edges are there? Here how many vertices are there? How many edges are there? Here how many vertices are there? How many edges are there? Like this you do it for 1, 2, 3. Then automatically you will get it. Next. What is the difference between multi-graph and simple graph? Simple graph is having, it is free from parallel edges and self loops. Multi-graph means it may consist any parallel edges or multi-graph. That is, we can say it is a multi-graph. Okay, and one more thing is how graph can be represented in different formats. Okay, we will see that one. Write down first one. Representation of graphs. Write down. Representation of graphs. Adjacency matrix. Adjacency matrix. First one is adjacency matrix. First way of representing graph is adjacent matrix. What is adjacency matrix? Let us take this one. Let us take A, B, C, D, E. These are vertices and edges are connected. Now adjacency matrix, that means what are the adjacent? So for A, what are the adjacents? For vertex A, what are the adjacents? B, C. Adjacents are neighbors. Okay. So for A we have a B and C are neighbors. Similarly for D, who are the neighbors? C and B. Similarly E also. For E, D as well as D. So if you want to represent this in form of adjacency matrix, how can you represent? A, B, C, D, E, B, C, D. Represent. If neighbors are present, then represent 1. Otherwise, it will represent 0. Write down. Tell me what are the A's neighbor? Write down, write down. Hello, write down. A's neighbors are B, C. That means B, C will be 1, remaining all are zeros. For B, who are the neighbors? Tell me. For the B, we have A, D, E. A, E, and D. Remaining all are zeros. Similarly for C, A, D. For C we have A as well as D. For D, B, C, E. B, C, E, 0, 0. Similarly, E, B, D. B, D. Remaining all are zeros. Clear? This is called adjacency matrix. They will give you sometimes adjacency matrix. Okay? For that you need to draw the graph. Or they will give you graph, you need to write the adjacency matrix in order to solve some problems. Yes, done? Written? Okay. One more graph representation is incidence matrix. One more one is incidence matrix. Write down. Wait, we have it. Don't move unnecessarily. If it is urgent water, then only you can go. Incidence matrix. Write down. Incidence matrix means what? What is incidence? Tell me. There are some incidents means, what are the incidents first of all? Edges will be incident, right? There is a relation between vertices as well as edges. So, some particular vertex A, what are the edges those are passing? Let us take example, this is E1, this is E2, E3, E4, E5, E6. Okay? Now tell me, what is the incident matrix? And so what are the vertices are what? A, B, C, D, E. Edges E1, E2, E3, E4, E5. E6 good unda? Okay. E6. Tell me. So, on A, how many edges are incident? Over A, how many edges are incident? E1, E2. E1, E2 are incident and remaining all are zeros. Similarly, for the B, what are the edges? E1, E3, E5. Remaining all are zeros. For C, E2, E4. E2, E4. Remaining all are zeros. For D, E4. For D, E4, E3 for D, E3, E4, E6, E5 కూడా వస్తుందా? నెక్స్ట్ ఫర్ E5, E6, E5, E6. This is called incidence matrix. This is called incidence matrix representing graph. And let us take one more, path matrix. We also represent graphs in a pathway also. So path matrix. If there is a possibility of directions as well as undirected graph also, okay. If there is no direction means we can go in both ways. So tell me, so I will draw one graph, you tell me what is the path matrix. Have you written this one, all of you? Last రాస్తున్నారా? Okay. Let us write one more problem. V1, V2, V1, V2, V3, V4. ఓకే, ప్రాబ్లం ఇదే రాయండి ప్రస్తుతానికి. ఇది కంప్లీట్ చేసి తర్వాత ప్రాబ్లం చేద్దాం. V1, V2, V2, V3, V4. Tell me what are the paths? Path matrix. Okay, I need to mention the E1, E2, E3, E4. What are the paths? How many paths are there? How many paths are there from V1 to V4? How many paths are there from V1 to V4? How many paths? Path means from V1 to, in order to go for V4, what are the different ways? So either one way is V1 here by using U2, E4, and one more way is E1, E3, E4. So there is a two paths are there, first path and second path, and what are the edges are covering? E1, E2, E3, E4. Now you tell me, first path is what? E1, E3, E4. Second path is E2, E4. This is called path matrix. This is called incidence matrix, path matrix, adjacency matrix. The graphs can be represented like this. So this is something about graphs. ఓకే ఏమ్మా okay, write down one more problem. In a simple non-directed graph, G contains, in a simple non-directed graph, G contains in a simple non-directed graph, G contains 24 edges. How many edges? 24 edges. All vertices are of same degree. All vertices are of same degree. Then find the number of vertices. Then find the number of vertices find the number of vertices. Which of the following options are, which of the following option is false? Which of the following option is false? How many edges, sir? 24 edges. Okay, so total number of, I want to find out the number of vertices. Option A 16, option B 24, option C 48, option D 28. That is the question. What is the question? Degree of every vertex is same and the number of edges are how many? 24. False option, right option కాదు. Which of the following option is false? ప్రాబ్లం చేయండి, చేసి చెప్పండి ఆన్సర్. ఫస్ట్ డూ ఇట్. చెప్పండి, అదొక్కటే నా రాంగ్ ఆప్షన్. ఇంకా K value ఇవ్వలేదంటే దాని మీనింగ్ ఇండైరెక్ట్ I have given. Indirectly based on options you have to select. Why not 16? 16 ఎలా వస్తుంది? Number of words is 16 and number of edges 24. Is there any possibility? Hmm. Degree 1 means? Degree 1. 1 means what is the answer? Ah, that is wrong. So, which two? 16? 16 how? What is the relation? Hmm. Hmm. 3 degree. That is the and if it is a how it is 24? What is the relation? Degree 2 means 24 into 2. Very good. That's 148. And 48 is 24, 48. 48 also, you check how 48. It's a indirectly a regular graph. Regular. Degree of every vertex is same. That one also possible. Why don't possible? If it is having okay, all are. What is this degree? 1 1. Like this. Is it possible or not?
It won't be a closed graph. It won't be a
complete connected graph. Yes, done. First element points. Here degree of every vertex is same means edges. And here 48, how the 48? Into 3 and 4. Wrong answer 28. There is okay. Hello, Vinand. Listen. Whenever they have given this type of questions, this is not a complete data. This is not, they have not given complete data. Based on options we need to select, because degree of every vertex they have not selected anything. ఇక్కడ సౌండ్ హలో మీకు ఇచ్చిన టైం అయిపోయింది. వన్స్ నేను మాట్లాడేప్పుడు వినాలి. మీకు నేను ఆల్రెడీ 5 minutes ఇస్తున్నాను ప్రాబ్లంకి, అప్పుడు డిస్కస్ చేయండి ప్రాబ్లం. రిమైనింగ్ టైంలో వినాలి. Okay, tell me, here 16 means number of verses 16 is possible or not? What is here? K into number of vertices is equal to 2 into edges. We know that it is a 2 into edges. Already we know 24. This will be fixed. Okay, I am not going to change this one. You have to change here only. What is the possibility? So whether it is a 16 vertices is possible or not? A graph is having 16 vertices. So 16 vertices, and what is the number of degree? 3. Yes or no? Yes or no? This is will be possible. That means this is a not a false option. Okay, and what about this one? B option? 2 into 24. It is a 2 into 24, perfectly right. Okay, next what about 48? 1 into 48, but connected means what? Every vertex should be connected to other vertices. Okay, need not be all other vertices. Other vertices, there should have a path between one vertex to other vertex. That is a connected graph. So 1 into 48 is equal to 2 into 24. But there is any chance of getting 28 vertices? There is no chance. So definitely this will be the false option. This will be the false option. So based on the given data, you need to select sometimes. Trial and error method. This is called trial and error method. So this is something about theory, something about graph theory. This will be, you can check in the discrete mathematics, or you can go for the DA. This is enough. Okay, some DA related there is a problem, and okay, after you have to sharp, right? ఇదిగో మా పెన్సిల్. ఇది ఒకటి ఉంటున్నాం అక్కడ. అట్లా ఉండదు. అన్ని టాపిక్స్ని మనం టాపిక్ని ఏది వదలకూడదు ఫస్ట్ థింగ్. ఓకేనా, మనం ఈ టాపిక్ ఇది రావు అని ఉద్దేశం అనుకోండి, అదే టాపిక్లో వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు వాళ్ళు క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్ సెటర్స్ ఇప్పుడు ఐఐటి రూర్కే కండక్ట్ చేస్తుంది. గౌతియా ఇప్పుడు గౌతి రూర్కే, ఇప్పుడు గౌతి అనుకుంటా. సో వాళ్ళు ఏంటంటే దేర్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ అనమాట. వాళ్ళు ఇప్పుడు ఒక ప్రొఫెసర్కి ఇచ్చేస్తారు, వాళ్ళ దేని మీదైనా క్రియేటివ్ చేయొచ్చు. సో మనం ఏంటంటే అట్లీస్ట్ ఫండమెంటల్లీ ప్రతి టాపిక్ మీద ఐడియా ఉండాలి. అట్లీస్ట్ ఫండమెంటల్లీ ప్రతి దాని మీద ఐడియా ఉంచుకొని మనం అప్లై చేయాలి స్ట్రాంగ్గా. అంతే, వాటి మీద కొంచెం క్వశ్చన్స్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తూ ఉండాలి. అట్లీస్ట్ ఫండమెంటల్ ఫస్ట్ మనం నేర్చుకోవాల్సింది ఫండమెంటల్ నాలెడ్జ్. ఏంటి గేట్లో ఎలా అడుగుతారు అందరికీ తెలుసు, గ్రాఫ్ వర్క్ అంటే, కానీ గేట్లో ఎలా అడుగుతారు అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్. క్వశ్చన్స్ ఎలా ఫ్రేమ్ చేయొచ్చు, అలాగే స్టాక్ అందరికీ తెలుసు, కానీ స్టాక్లో ఎలా క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతారు, క్యూలో క్వశ్చన్లు ఎలా అడుగుతారు, ట్రీస్లో ఎలా, ట్రీస్ ఈజ్ సింపుల్ కాన్సెప్ట్, ఎలా అడుగుతారు అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్. లంచ్ క్యాంటీన్ హైదరాబాద్.